All right, are you selling life insurance, or maybe you're selling health insurance and you're just sick and tired, and I mean sick and tired of being lied to over and over and over again? If you guys have sold insurance for any period of time, I think you understand what I'm trying to get across here. Oh, no, my health is really good, and then you get into the interview and you find out they got cancer crossed up with like gonorrhea or herpelitis, and you're like, really? You could have told me that like an hour ago, right? This happens. You were lied to, okay? You're sitting upon a web of lies and they won't hold your body weight. Let me tell you, if you're a professional, you got to know how to push through some of these lies that are being spun, and you got to understand how to overcome this. So I'm going to dive into this with you, okay? And let me tell you, sometimes even when you're calling leads, oh, I didn't send that card in, wink, wink. You're getting lied to. That happens too. That's okay. This takes place. It's the client's job to be a client and a prospect, and it's your job to be a professional and overcome this. This happens with Facebook leads. Oh, I didn't do any of that. Nope, that wouldn't be me. Wink, wink. My favorite color really isn't blue, and I don't drive a Ford Maverick in the driveway. And it's like, really? Okay. So many times agents get lied to and they lose heart because they don't know how to handle the heart of the matter. So when you're dealing with leads, when you're dealing with the prospect, it's okay. Just understand that their first response is not always going to be truthful. It's not your job to be there and judge them and go, oh no, you lied to me. That's not what this is about. You got to be like a detective, figure out what's going on, and understand that the first response is just a reaction. They haven't gotten to know you. They don't know that you've got a heart to serve them yet, and they're treating you like every salesman they've ever experienced before, and their defensive mechanism here is to tell you no, okay? Nope, I'm good. Nope, I'm good. This is like someone that walks up to you on the street and asks you, hey, how you doing, man? And you're like, I'm good, peace out. Okay, you could be like ready to cry, and you're not going to tell that person that has no relationship with you yet that you're, not good, right? So your first response is not always an accurate response. Give the client some flexibility here. It's all right. Think about it that way. The first response is not always the truth. So you've got to have the ability to go through to the secondary response. The secondary response is where the truth is going to simmer to the top, all right? So understand the first response is just a knee-jerk response. It doesn't always mean a no, okay? Nope, I didn't send that card in. You've got to have the ability to push through that with limited resistance, like oil on glass, get to the next stage. You've got to have a good defense if you're selling insurance, okay? You can watch my earlier content. It'll speak to this as well. Good defense will win games along with good offense. You can't just be all offensive and think you're going to make it anywhere. So let your client, okay, run that ball a little bit, but have good defensive systems into play, okay, to find out what's really going on. You got to be able to get under the hood of the car if you want to find the problem. When the client tells you, okay, and how's your, what's your health looking like? They're like, oh, I'm good. No, they aren't, okay? Anyone that's in their late 70s, 80s, okay, even mid-60s for that matter, normally you're not the epitome of health. It is what it is, right? So the first response when someone tells you, I'm good, they're not really good. So you got to pry deeper. You've got to, okay, pursue what's going on. You got to ask lots more questions, okay? You got to be asking, what's your health looking like? What kind of medications are you taking right now? Okay, what do you take to treat your XYZ? You need to get those medications on the table, so to speak, whether you're face-to-face or even in the telespace, because the client will tell you they're fine. Their medications will paint a picture that's more of maybe a reality. And it's not always the names of the medications, but it's why do you take them? Why? That's important. You got to know the inner why of why you're taking this medication. They can tell you that they take that, okay, let's say they take nitro, okay, for bad breath. Bull hunky, you're getting lied to. Nitro is not taken because your breath stinks. They can tell you this. A client could lie to you, but you've got to be a good detective. Roll up your sleeves and be like, all right, game on. Play it like a game. What's going on? The client tells me something. What's truth? What's not truth? Be the sleuth. Solve the case. Meet their needs by being a better communicator. So ask the secondary questions if you're selling insurance. Specifically, final expense and Medicare. When they tell you they're good, be like, all right, change gears. Let's dig in. Let's talk about what's really taking place. Get your arms around their situation so you can figure out the pulse, where their problems are originating from and what they really have going on, because the last thing you want to do is get into a conversation missed some beats, the music ain't sounding right. You go to the underwriting, and then they go, rejected, and you go, crap. And then you find out Mrs. Johnson or Mr. Johnson goes, oh, yeah, whoopsie. Yeah, I failed to tell you about my cancer treatment a day ago, and I got all this crazy stuff going on with my health. Had you just dug a little deeper on the front side, gotten to know them, figured out what was going on, you would have not had that problem deeper in the script, deeper in your face-to-face or telespace conversation. So understand the first response is normally a lie. Okay, this is no different than if you go to the grocery store and you're there to buy pickles like me, for example, and the really nice grocery store clerk walks up and goes, hey, can I help you find anything? You're like, nope, I'm good. Well, maybe I'm not good. I just didn't know it yet. So I gander around the store myself. I can't find the jar of pickles. 10 minutes later, another person comes up as I'm like a dog chasing my tail trying to find a jar of pickles, okay, that I was there at the store to get. Another, person from the store comes up, hey, can I help you find anything? I was like, absolutely, please. Where do you keep the pickles up in this store? He's like, let me show you. It's aisle 5, far bottom. Thank you, okay? The first response wasn't necessarily an intentional lie, but I didn't know that I needed help. Your clients, when they tell you things, oh, I'm good, oh, I didn't send that card in, they just want to see if you're a professional or if you're someone that maybe isn't. They're used to being sold to. They're used to having people that maybe don't resonate with them, that really aren't there to serve them. So they're putting up these little fences, little smoke screens to see if you're a pro or if you're someone that is just going to take the no for an answer and go on your merry way. If you follow up with the secondary questions and you don't give up, you just show up every day, okay? Suit up and boot up. Every day, pursue your clients. Every day when you're told no, just understand you're dealing with someone that is very much a professional avoider. If they're calling, calling you back maybe, and you just called the lead, and then you get into a conversation, I never did that, I don't want anything. Well, of course they don't want anything yet. They haven't seen the ways that you can bring value to them. You've got to understand, you've got to focus on what they desire. When you just have a good conversation, figure out what they want, and then meet that need with the product that you have, their problem goes away. It's a good conversation to have, and it's not abrasive. But just understand you're going to get lied to. The first response is always normally a lie. It is, oh, I didn't send that card in. Oh, I didn't get on Facebook. Nope, that's not my handwriting and my return address label on that direct mail lead. Yes, it is. But a lot of agents take the bait, and they get the hook in the hands, and they don't have a continued conversation. They don't. They get into this back and forth arguing match, and an eye for an eye ain't gonna get you what you want, It's just gonna leave you both, bruised up and having your little feelings hurt. So you gotta understand deeper ways of pursuing the conversation. Just understand that it's okay to get lied to. It's gonna happen. It's part of the business. You've got to just roll up your sleeves, play a detective, figure out the underlying occurrences of what they want of you. Once you find out what they want of you, then at that point, you can bring more value to them. So know that the first response is normally a lie. Don't give up. Don't take it at face value. Don't get your feelings hurt. Just understand you're going to lean forward and find better ways to bring value, but more importantly, better lines of questioning to figure out what is taking place in the first place so that you can serve them. And oh, by the way, byproduct of serving them in a better way, you'll make more sales. Hope this helps you. If you need help in any way, reach out, jasonfinalexpense.com. I'm so blessed to partner in my national agency together with some of the most amazing agents across this nation. We do a lot of fun with Medicare and life insurance, face-to-face, and more importantly in the telespace. But it's so important that you understand deeper levels of training, deeper levels of techniques, so that you can not make little technical errors of maybe drinking the Kool-Aid of being told no and just going, oh, well, they said no, they don't need anything, click. You gotta never be in a place that you give up. Focus on them. When you focus on them, everything else will fall into place properly. It'll feel smoother, and you'll have more sales, I hope, as a result. Thanks for watching. I appreciate you. I hope this brings you value today. Know that the first response is normally always a lie. Keep after it. You'll get to the heart of the matter. Have a good one. Thanks for watching.